Welcome back, Sagarayanos, to another episode of Remember Me Daily Readings for Lent. Without further ado, let me just start off with the readings. Friday, after the third Sunday in Lent, consider the marvel of Jesus' heart corresponding to an infirmity in the heart of man. Just because we love little, we love few people. We shut ourselves up to love. We build ourselves a neat nest wherein we place the beings most dear to us, a father, a mother, a wife, children, a few friends. What can we do? We have only a drop of love. We husband it, expending it on a few, or even while we give these few all we have, we are not sure of having given them enough. How different the heart of Jesus! He loves all men and all with the same zeal, small and great, rich and poor, the just and the sinner, the wives and the strays of the world. Is there anyone he forgets, whom he has not loved tenderly, ardently? What being has ever been found too foul for this most pure heart, too common for this noble heart? Too haughty for this humble heart, too small for this sublime heart. It seems even as if immensity did not suffice him, and in his prayers, his words, one surprises burst of affection in which he embraces all created beings and even worlds unknown to us. This is by Monsignor Bogard. And to end it, we're going to read a little something from the Psalms. What shall I give back to the Lord for all that He has given to me? Interesting readings. Um, Looking at my notes right here, just wanted to go over a few stuff. I don't think this episode's going to be as long as some of the other ones, but we'll see. Usually, when I say this, it turns into like a half an hour long video, but let's highlight again what we read. Consider the marvels of Jesus' heart as corresponding to an infirmity in the heart of man. Just because we love little, we love a few people, we shut ourselves up to love. He, Jesus, loves all men and with all the same zeal. So sometimes it's difficult to love people, especially people who you don't like. We harbor grudges, and even the thing with harboring grudges is even if you think you're keeping them in secret, they can never stay secret. The mind eventually fails at hiding what the heart feels. That is true. So it is very difficult for man in his limited capacity and his limited understanding for love to love more than his inner circle. Obviously, I'm guilty of it, and maybe you are too. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're more loving than myself, but it is an issue that we have to confront. Let me continue. What being has ever been found too foul for this Jesus's most pure heart, too common for the most noble heart, too haughty for this humble heart, too small for this sublime heart? He embraces all created beings and even worlds unknown to us. And for anyone thinking that the worlds they're talking about is aliens. Don't be stupid, guys. Come on. Aliens aren't extraterrestrials are not real. Anyway, um, yeah, this week I went to a church mission, and we're talking about general confession, and I did a general confession, uh, and it is quite embarrassing to go over your past sins and past shortcomings. It's quite embarrassing because you have to say them out loud, and hopefully nobody heard what I said. I pray not. But anyway, um, and it reminds me that I was the foul person and Christ forgave me, and that's the beautiful thing about Christ, that Christ forgives even the foulest of people. But my difficulty is being patient with like God has His patience for me. But I just wanted to talk about something when it comes to like loving people, loving our neighbor. since it's the subject of trying to imitate our heart like Christ. But I have a difficulty with being patient with most Catholic content creators that I see. I know it's funny because I technically am one, but since nobody watches these videos, I'm pretty safe. I'm just talking to myself for right now. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna see this video in the future, but um, yeah. So thinking about this, I have to be consistent, right? Since I'm a foul person, I have to be consistent. And if I want mercy from Christ, and I took advantage and I was grateful for the mercy of Christ, I have to be merciful to them. And sometimes I don't humanize them. And one thing that's the problem is that I do hold them to a higher standard. But this is not out of jealousy or out of hatred or nothing. It's just like if you're a professional Catholic, you should do a better job. And I don't really want to go on a diatribe on how I feel about most people. I'm not going to name drop, but a lot of these people actually do more harm than good, unfortunately. And I mean, if you follow this stuff, we've seen it. If not, God bless you. But yeah, this is the case for all people that get on all our nerves. We have to be patient we have to be patient towards them. We have to be loving. And again, just to reiterate, we have to give the mercy that we want for Christ. And that's the hardest thing, right? If you want Christ's forgiveness, you have to also mimic him, right? Imitation, right? Practice imitating Christ and have it for other people. I know it's difficult for me, and day by day I try to improve, but it's very difficult. But like I said, if we want the mercy of Christ, we have to be be open to showing mercy to people, even if they don't ask us. We have to show them, even if there are people that we don't like, we have to show them the mercy and give them the benefit of the doubt. But like I said, it was a short episode today, and I just want to let you guys know that yesterday, Thursday, was the halfway point for Lent. We're almost done with Lent. I hope you guys' devotions are going pretty well. Hope you guys are growing spiritually. Um, like I said, I really enjoyed um, going to a church mission. Um, if you guys have the opportunity to do one, you should go. Traditional church mission, you should probably go because it was pretty good. It was spiritually fruitful, and yeah, I feel great about it. But that being said, keep up with your prayers. I'll be praying for you guys. Hope you guys pray for me. And until the next episode, take care and God bless.